This is not just any message, it's a divine warning, a call that cannot be ignored. It's about something so important, something you must understand. It's about the gates of heaven, the very doors that lead to eternity. And right now, those doors are closing. Forever. I know your heart is racing. You're probably asking yourself, who are these doors closing for? Why are you telling me this? And what does it have to do with me? My child, this message is not for someone else. It's not for a stranger far away, it's for you. It's about your life, your choices, your heart, and your future. This is your moment to pay attention. Take a deep breath. If you pause and listen carefully, you'll begin to understand why time is slipping away like sand through your fingers. The world around you is filled with distractions. Every day, the enemy whispers, "There's always more time." But my child, there is not. Time is running out. Imagine for a moment that the doors of heaven, once wide open, waiting for you, are closing. When that moment comes, will you be inside, surrounded by eternal light? Or will you be left outside, shouting and searching, only to hear silence in return? This is not meant to scare you, but to wake you up. I love you too much to stay quiet. My child, before I share this important message with you, I need you to pause and truly listen. This is not just another passing word that you can ignore or put off. What I'm about to say carries the weight of eternity, and it is one of the most serious things I have ever shared with you. There are messages that can wait, and then there are messages that demand your full attention. This is one of them. This isn't just important, it's life-changing. I know you long for truth. I know your heart seeks understanding. So, I'm asking you to give me just 8 minutes of your time. Just 8 minutes, that's all I need. In those few minutes, I will share something that could change the direction of your life forever. This is something you cannot afford to ignore. So, before distractions pull you away, before your mind tells you that you can listen later, I urge you, stay with me now. Let's not waste any more time. Let's begin. My child, listen closely. I have something serious to tell you, something that will shake your heart if you truly understand it. The doors of heaven are closed, yes, closed forever. Imagine standing before a great door, and written across it in bold, unchangeable letters are the words, "You are not welcome." Do you feel that? The heaviness in your chest? The coldness that grips your soul? I know this is not what you expected to hear, but stay with me. Your heart may be filled with questions. Why would your father say this? What does this mean? Lean in, my child, and hear me clearly. Many have come before me, carrying the heavy chains of their past. They come with hearts full of regrets, eyes clouded with guilt, and they tremble as they whisper, "Lord, have I lost my place with you?" And today, I answer them, and I answer you. The doors of heaven are closed, but only to your regrets. They are not closed to you. The enemy wants you trapped in your past, drowning in shame, and believing that your mistakes have sealed your fate. But who told you that was me? Have I not said, forget the former things, do not dwell on the past? See, I am doing a new thing, Isaiah 43 verses 18 to 19. This message isn't about your past mistakes. It's not about the regrets that hold you down. It's about you and your future, my child. The doors of heaven are open to those who turn their eyes forward, to those who are ready to embrace the new thing I am doing in their lives. So stop looking behind you. The past is gone, and you are free to step into the new, the better, the eternal future I have planned for you. My child, hear this truth. Right now, you are standing in front of an open door. This door is not for your past. It's for you, right here, right now. The question is, will you step through it? Will you choose to move forward, leaving behind what's weighing you down? Listen closely. It's time to wake up. Shake the dust off your soul. Open your eyes to the truth. Who told you that your past has the power to define your future? Who convinced you that my grace has limits, that my mercy will run out? It wasn't me. When I sent my son to the cross, he didn't carry that heavy wood just so you could keep carrying the burden of your regrets. Do you hear me? His blood was not spilled to simply cover your sins. It was poured out to erase them completely. But the enemy, the deceiver, is sneaky. He whispers lies in your ear. He tells you that you are too far gone, that your mistakes have marked you forever. But I tell you the truth, if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. John 8 verse 36. Do you feel that, my child? The weight lifting from your heart, the chains falling away? That's me, breaking the bonds you thought were unbreakable. Now, I need you to look at the door in front of you. It's wide open. But it's not a door for those who cling to the past. It's a door for those who are ready to let go. So, will you keep standing outside, trapped in shame, or will you step forward into the new life I have waiting for you? The choice is yours. Listen carefully, my child. What I'm about to say is the most important thing you'll hear today. Heaven is waiting for you, not as a beggar hoping for a chance, not as a prisoner begging for mercy. No. Heaven is waiting for you as a child of the King. You don't belong standing in the shadows of your past. You were created to walk in the light of my presence. The doors of heaven are open, but you must choose to walk through them. The choice is in your hands. The door is wide open. What will you choose today? Step forward into the future I have planned for you. Leave the past behind. You are worthy of my love, worthy of the life I have prepared for you. Step through the door. Step into the light. My child, let me make this clear. The way you enter is by stepping into who I created you to be. Stop mourning over what's behind you. Stop replaying your past mistakes as if they can define your future. The time for hesitation is over. No more delays. No more excuses. Your true destiny isn't in your regrets, it's in your renewal. Arise. Shine. For your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you. Isaiah 60 verse 1. This is your moment. Right now. Heaven is watching. The angels lean in, waiting for you to make your move. Will you stay chained to the pain of your past, or will you step forward into the purpose I've designed for you? The door is open, but only for those who are ready to walk in renewal. Now, I ask you, my child, will you enter? Listen closely. If you are going to believe in something, let it begin with believing in yourself. I created you with a purpose. I placed strength and divine potential within you, woven into every part of who you are. Yet, why do you doubt yourself? Why do you hand over your power so easily? Why do you shrink yourself for the sake of convenience or comfort? I'm telling you now, do not shrink to fit into a life that was never meant to hold you. I've given you everything you need to rise, to grow, to expand into the fullness of who I created you to be. But you have to make a choice. Will you bet on yourself, or will you keep waiting for permission that I never asked you to seek? My child, stop looking outside yourself for validation when I have already called you worthy. Stop waiting for others to tell you that you matter. I have already chosen you. The power I placed inside you isn't meant to be handed away, it is meant to be used, nurtured, and unleashed. So now, tell me, will you step forward? Will you trust in the masterpiece I made you to be? It's time to bet on yourself. Grow. Expand. Step into everything I've designed for you. The strength is already within you, waiting to be set free. Listen closely, my child. Your peace does not come from how others treat you. It doesn't come from their apologies, their understanding, or their approval. True peace comes from your own heart, from knowing you walked with integrity. It comes from knowing that you loved honestly, gave your best, even when others failed to match your energy, even when they didn't see or appreciate the depth of your sincerity. You were never meant to carry the weight of their choices. You are not responsible for how others respond to your love, your kindness, or your truth. What matters most is that you remain true to yourself. That your intentions were pure. That your conscience is clear. So sleep peacefully tonight, my child. Release the weight of what-ifs and the questions that haunt you. You did what was right, and that is enough. I see you. I see the love you poured out, the effort you gave, the patience you showed, and I tell you that is your closure. Rest in the certainty that you stayed true to who I created you to be. That is where your freedom lies. Now, let go and rest, my child. Stop running from the dreams I placed in your heart. Be honest with yourself. What do you really want? What sets your soul on fire? What stirs something deep inside you? Those desires aren't random. They are part of your purpose, your unique path. Why do you deny them? Why do you tell yourself you're not worthy? Who told you that you're not capable? Listen to me, you are worth far more than you realize. Inside you is a strength that hasn't even fully awakened yet. But here's the truth, you don't have to climb the entire mountain in one leap. Take one step, just one small, steady step toward the life I've created for you. Then take another, and another. And do you know what will happen? What once seemed impossible will start to take shape right in front of your eyes. The doors you thought were locked will swing open. The path you thought was hidden will begin to clear. But it all starts with you believing. Believing in yourself. Believing in the power I placed inside you.